I'm not a big fan of the notion that, well, if we have a bubble, let's just keep inflating it and that'll keep it from ever bursting. I think that simply means that you have more damage in the long run. It's better to just bite the bullet, normalize monetary policy, get back to where we should be. But I'll be the first to admit that's a very difficult thing. Economists, we don't even have 2020 hindsight, much less 2020 foresight. And so it's very difficult to know what are actual underlying real market interest rates right now. So the Federal Reserve has a very tough job. Monetary policy has changed over the last couple of decades. All I know is that keeping interest rates artificially low is not a good recipe for financial stability or for long run economic growth.
But do you think it must be done at this point in time?
Whether it has to be done at this point in time, whether they drag it out longer, I suppose we can hope that the Fed does everything exactly right. But it's a very difficult job, as I said, and I'm reluctant to give them a lot of criticism because nobody knows the right answer and how to deal with these issues. What we do know, or at least what I feel comfortable saying, is that you wouldn't be in a position of having to normalize monetary policy if we hadn't gone in the wrong direction so much by keeping them artificially low. We should have learned from last decade with the housing crisis that artificially low interest rates come back to bite the economy. And now we're going through the same process again. Why? Because there was a lot of pressure in Washington. Well, the economy is growing slowly. We have this so-called secular stagnation. So let's somehow goose the economy. I don't believe in goosing the economy. I don't believe in Keynesian fiscal or Keynesian monetary policy. I believe in trying to get the underlying fundamentals of the economy right. But that's, of course, what Washington usually doesn't like to do because it means Washington has to give up power.